Hello, welcome to the new video. Today I'm going to be talking about Van Halen. First and foremost, I send my sincere condolences to Eddie's family, Wolfgang, Alex, and Valerie. Took a few days to get this organized because I had to find pictures and stuff like that. You know, what could be said about Eddie Van Halen that hasn't already been said before? Innovator, rock god, and guitar god. Virtuoso, awesome songwriter, awesome guitarist, innovator, all that other stuff. But today I'm going to try to talk about other different things. He's all of that and of course a lot more. I'm going to give a really quick history of my Van Halen fan, since I've been a fan, a quick history of songs and all that. I became a fan in 1986, and back in 1986, we were like latecomers, like, oh, this has changed now, there's a new singer, there's a whole different, setup here. Oh, we missed all that stuff. Yeah, we kind of did. Missed them and everything. So in 86, I got 5150. I liked it. His playing on it is phenomenal. Especially the opening, the 5150. I want to point out specific details like that. 5150 was really cool, and then of course I got the later albums. Then in 1991 I got For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge, Fuck to be short. That one was a pretty good album too. There were some good songs on it. Guitar wise, Pound Cake was probably like the best song off it. And then of course Balance was weird, wasn't really wild about Balance, didn't really love it. So Balance was unique. It was an interesting album. It wasn't what we were all hoping for and expecting for and everything. But it was an album that was okay. Then in 1998, or was it 96, 97? Then what everybody was highly anticipating and hoping for was a tour. Like, oh cool, David Roth's back. This is the hint. This is the hint that everybody gives. Just like what Kiss did, they go on stage and they present themselves. They go on stage and kind of present themselves to the world and like on TV, kind of as an announcement that, hey, we're getting back together, we're going to tour again and all that other stuff. Well, that didn't happen. Van Halen 3 came, David Roth was out of the band again, but it was over before it even started, and of course Gary Sharon was on Van Halen 3. Van Halen 3, not really anything great. They did that. They did do the best of with David Roth with 2 new songs. Nothing incredible there. So in 1998, or so when we waited until 2008. Until 2008, there was nothing. So in 2008, I was highly anticipating an album. Okay, 2009, 2010. I'm looking around, I'm googling stuff. Next spring, I cut down here. Next spring. So finally, like in October, November of 2011, I said, you know what, forget it. They're not going to put out a new album. So ending of 2011, I was just like, you know what, forget it. I'm done looking. I give up. I don't know. They're not going to come out with another album. So finally in January of 2012, 2 or 3 months later, my friend sends me the video for the song Tattoo off of this album here, Different Kind of Truth. I was so excited by it. I immediately dove in and dug in to find out when the new album was coming out. It was coming out in February. Perfect. I was excited about the new album. I liked the artwork. I saw the cover. And I went out and bought the CD. Here's a little bit of footage of me opening the CD. And then they go on to the website. So I saw the video in January. Album was going to release in February. Got that. Saw on their website that they were going to be playing in Manchester, New Hampshire. In March, I was like, holy shit, January, February, March. It was just perfect. Found out about the new album. Got the new album on CD. And then I saw them live in March. Here's a couple screenshots that I took. But I love this picture of Eddie, and it was the one I took. So that's what I love about it. 2012 was just an awesome year. I got that tape The tape is really interesting because the album is interesting because It's almost like a David Roth radio talk show kind of thing. He's saying the sayings, he's talking, and some on the segments of the songs, on several of the songs, and it's just good. There's some heavy stuff on there. There's some good guitaring. You know, it's one of those deals that, you know, some people don't like it. Some people don't even know it. I've talked to several other people that I know 2-3 years after, or a year after, hey, did you get the new Van Halen CD? And they're like, no, there's a new one in his life. Yeah, there's a new one. So a lot of people either don't have it or don't like it. And I don't get it. If you don't like it, give it another listen. It's Eddie's last recordings, last professional recordings of an album ever done. And if you haven't ever heard it, get it. I highly recommend it. I mean, I love the album cover. I love the songs. I mean, it's what everybody was waiting for. It's what all like the people were waiting for and everything. I wasn't anticipating Van Halen to come back so I can hear Jump live again, or Hot for Teacher, or Running with the Devil again live. Man, you heard it and seen that. I wanted new stuff. I wanted to see what they still had. And a friend of mine also likes this album, the one who sent me the video. So it's just a really cool album, something worth checking out. And his playing was just amazing. I mean, like I said before, the virtuoso, technically awesome, you know, innovative, the innovator and everything else. He was so modest, you know, he didn't sit and walk around saying, yeah, I'm the best guitarist in the world. Technically, he isn't or wasn't. He was there for a while. But technically, he's not like the fastest, best guitarist in the world. But he's still awesome. But he didn't walk around saying, hey, I'm the best guitarist in the world. That's what a lot of people like and respected about him. You know, the fact that he was humble about it. So one of my favorite parts, and of course there's hundreds of them, the little, you know, on the guitar neck, there's the full steps 2-4, when your finger stretches 2-4, 5-7, 7-9, and so forth. So he's doing a chromatic scale, but doing like a full step, and he's doing it like, you know, on as in a double stop, and he's just going down the string like that. That's in the beginning of Light Up the Sky. And it's just such an amazing piece. You know, I tried going, it's like, holy cow, he has such a wicked left-hand technique. His left-hand technique and his right-hand technique were just, you know, incredible. That's what I loved about it. One of the ones off of 1984, you can't really see this good because I know it's glaring because the dang sunlight is glaring off it. That's 1984. The 1980 House of Pain, that beginning riff of the House of Pain off this album. It's a very strange album because it's a very guitar-oriented, guitar-driven album, but yet it's very poppy. It has, you know, the keyboard synthesizers on there. The songs are radio friendly. This album was just an amazing album. Would have been heavier if it was a touch. It would have been better if it was a touch heavier. I don't think 5153 really did that. 5150 was kind of a continuation, which was good off of this stuff. But it would have been cool if they released one before this one, or at least after it. It took so long. It takes way too long. And like I said, you got your wish. The people who love David Roth and love Van Halen, you got your wish. A different kind of truth. The tour that I saw, I'm glad I saw that tour. I'm glad I bought that album. It's the last album from the band Van Halen with David Roth. And of course, even without Michael Anthony, of course, Wolfgang was playing this video. My thoughts, prayers, love, and respect for the king of guitar, Eddie Van Halen. And God bless him. He was great.